Hi everyone, my name is Otis, the host of Internet Nugget. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create and optimize HTML sitemap. What is a sitemap? Sitemap is a great way to organize your website content and make it easier for visitors to find what they are looking for. It is a chronological listing of the text version of your site on a specific page. So I will walk you through the steps of creating a sitemap from start to finish. And I will also show you how to add a sitemap to the filter section of your website. Most sitemap are found on the footer section. It all depends on what you want to do, where you want to put it. But it is not enough, but I've seen quite a lot of websites put it on the footer section of their website. So, but before, I also want to tell you that there are two types of sitemap. One is the HTML sitemap. The HTML sitemap are created for the visitors, which you can find on your site. While SML sitemap is the sitemap that you generate for search engines. That is not visible on the website. So you only generate it and add it and submit it to search engines to make it easier for the search engines to crawl your site. So you can submit it to like Google Search Console, or you can submit to Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster and other search engines. So that will be in our second video. So I'll show you that. So I just want you to stay tuned, keep watching. I'm just going to log into our WordPress section and walk you through how to create the HTML sitemap in few minutes. Hi, so I've logged into the WordPress website. So if you have your WordPress, you can log in to follow our instruction. So here is the dashboard. I'll go into the plugin section. I'll get to plugin section. I'll hit add new. So from this point, I'm going to look for WP sitemap. So remember that we want to install HTML sitemap. So hit the install button here, then activate. Once you activate, go back to your dashboard and go to setting. Under the setting, you see the HTML, the WP sitemap. So click on it. So it will display this window. So depending on how the structure of your website, so if it is you can take this, but because this website is a block page, so I'm going to take both. But before I do that, I'm going to create a page first, a new page, and call that page sitemap. Click new page, add new page. Then I'll call the page sitemap. Then I'm going to, you know what, let me create another window. So I'll be going from one window to the other. So let me go here. Okay. So I'm going to setting again. I'm going to pick the WP, open that again. So I now have two windows that are open. Two windows that are open. So now I'm going to copy this first one, which is a page level category. I'll go back to that place here. So this is my sitemap page. So I'm going to click here. So let me preview to see how it looks like, if it's able to capture. So this is it. So that's what I've done. So it has created the HTML element. So it doesn't stop here. So the next thing to do is see, so once you do that, that has page category level. But if you go back again, if you want, let's remove that and do the page level, because it's a blog post, that's why I use that. But if it is just your page, so you can go back here. Let's see. Let me remove this, delete that, and edit the page level. So let's preview and see how it looks like. So it only capture the about us, the contact us. These are just the page. So I'm going to remove the home page from it. I'll show you that's part of the optimization when I come over there. So let's go back to this point here. So I'm going to take the post because I want the post to also show on the HTML sitemap. It is not compulsory that you do the same thing, so you can just choose. You can only leave it at the page level depending on how your site is structured, like I just said, because this is a blog post. So I'm going to post this. So it's going to show the page level uh, menu and also the post menu. So let's do a review and see how it looks like. So it's going to show. So it shows all the blog posts, even category by category. So it's not compulsory that you do it this way, but you can choose one of the two. So depending on how you want your site to actually show up, you can also put, if you want just only the category to show, this is just only the page to show, like what we've done before. So you don't want all this archive. So we've done that. Now I'm going back to the page so I can publish this, which is I can publish it because since I've pasted the code, it's going to ask me to review, double check. So I double check. Now I want to add this sitemap either at the top navigation, or the top menu, or the footer menu. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But before then, I want us to optimize the page. So you see that home page is actually appearing twice here. So especially for website that have thousands or running into millions of pages. So if you want to optimize your crop budget, like you don't want the thank you page to show, or you don't want some pages to show in your sitemap. So I'm going to show you how to optimize your sitemap. So now I'm going to take the page ID. So I'll click here to get the page ID. Remember. So I'll click edit. So this is if you're using WordPress. I just want to get the page ID. So now this is the page ID. I'll take the 7 here. I want that page out completely from the sitemap. So if you want to ask, the reason is okay. So it said exclude page. I'm gonna click that here, put the page ID, and you can add multiple pages and separate it by comma. So I'll click here. So now I'm going to, where's the page? Okay, so let's go back to the sitemap. Okay, here's the sitemap. Here's the sitemap. So one home page has been removed. So I want to remove the second home page the same way. So this is how you can optimize, and I'm also going to remove that sitemap from there because the reason why you do that, you want to maximize your crop budget, because if you have different pages, you don't want there are pages which you don't want the search engine to waste their time crawling for some reasons. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. So okay, no, I didn't make mistake. So I'm going to go back to that point here. Okay, so now we're talking about optimizing the page. I'm going back to that page. So we're going to view the sitemap again. So I want to optimize this page. I want to remove this page completely from a sitemap to maximize my crop budget. So I go to this point here. I'm going to edit for me to get the page ID. And this is the page ID 0509. So I get the 509. Then I'm going back to exclude it from the sitemap. It's part of the optimization. So always remember to save. So let's go back and let's go back to, okay. So always remember to save. So you can see that the home page has been removed completely for the sitemap. So I'm going to remove the sitemap also from here. So I'll click that. Always click edit for you to be able to get the page ID, and this is the page ID. So I'm still going to remove it from the sitemap because I want to maximize my crop budget. So the reason is that you don't want the search engine to, you don't want to waste the search engine time in crawling that place. You can as well move in to crawl all other pages. So don't forget. So we're going to go back to, so let's refresh and see if it didn't work. So it has been removed. This is how to maximize your crop budget. But the next thing that I'm going to do is to see how we can place these either at the top menu or at the footer menu for visitors to see. Like I said, HTML is actually designed for uh, for for visitors who is on your site. This improve their user experience so they can go to the page at a glance to get the information they're looking for. So let's go here, and I'm going to go to customize. I go to customize, and we go to the menu. There are too many here, so you click let's search. This is the top. Okay, so we've created the HTML sitemap. So now I'm going to place the HTML sitemap and the footer. But remember that before you do that, you must have created the footer menu. And I want to show you the footer menu. And this is the footer menu. So let's see. These are the footers that I've created. But unfortunately, I didn't name it I didn't name it the footer menu. But if you can see that home, about us, contact us, disclaimer, terms and condition. So I'm actually going to remove this home because there's nothing on it. So it's going to go away. So now I'm going to add the HTML sitemap that I just created into the footer. So all you need is just to tap on it and just publish. So then you go back. Let's close that. So let's refresh the page. Let's see if it comes there. So you see the sitemap right here. So this is the sitemap. So we can click it to verify if it is actually, that's the sitemap. So this is just the way that you can actually create the HTML sitemap. So thank you for watching. Our next video will be on how to create the XML sitemap to submit to Google and other search engine. So I hope that you love this, and would like to get your feedback. Put your comments in the comment section below. So look forward to see you in our next video.